Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I ask unanimous consent that all members may have 5 legislative days within which to revise and extend their remarks and insert extraneous material into the record for both resolutions made in order under the rule.
Without objection, so ordered. Gentleman from California is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I recognize myself, or yield myself, 2 minutes.
The gentleman is recognized for 2 minutes. The gentleman will suspend. The House will be in order. Gentleman from California is recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I never thought we would be here today. I never thought this point would come. Throughout 18 months of investigation, through countless areas of negotiations in order to get the minimum material necessary to find out the facts behind Fast and Furious and the murder of Border Patrol agent Brian Terry, I always believed that in time we would reach an accommodation sufficient to get the information needed for the American people, while at the same time preserving the ongoing criminal investigations. I'm proud to say that our committee has maintained the ability for the Justice Department to continue their ongoing prosecutions. Neither the majority nor minority has allowed any material to become public that could compromise that. However, the facts remain. Fast and Furious, the Department of Justice permitted sale of more than 2,000 weapons that fell into the hands of the Mexican drug cartels was both reckless and inexcusable. And it clearly was known by people, both career professionals and political appointees, from the lowliest member on the ground in Phoenix to high-ranking officials in the Department of Justice. But that's not what we're here for today. Today, we're here on a very narrow contempt, one that the Speaker of the House, in his wisdom and assistance, has helped us to fashion. Let it be clear, we still have unanswered questions on a myriad of areas related to Operation Fast and Furious. But today, we are only here to determine, over the 10 months from the time in which the American people and the Congress of the United States was lied to, given false, literally the reverse, statement that no guns were allowed to walk, during that 10 months before the Justice Department finally owned up and recognized that they had to come clean, that in fact Fast and Furious was all about gun walking, the Department of Justice maintained a series of documents. Many of these documents are believed to be communications between and with the very individuals at the heart of the decision to go forward with Fast and Furious. Therefore, we have focused our limited contempt on those documents. If our committee is able to receive the documents in totality that show who brought about the dishonest statement to Congress and who covered it up for 10 months, we believe that will allow us to backtrack to the individuals who ultimately believed in Fast and Furious, facilitated Fast and Furious, and ultimately made it responsible for Brian Terry's death. I yield myself an additional 15 seconds.
Gentleman is recognized for 15 seconds.
I won't read everything that's in my opening statement. I will read just one more thing. These words were said on the House floor in 2008 when Speaker Pelosi supported contempt. She said, "Congress has a responsibility of oversight of the executive branch. I know that members on both sides of the aisle take the responsibility very seriously. Oversight is an institutional obligation to ensure against abuse of power. Subpoena authority is a vital tool of that oversight." Speaker Pelosi, 2008.